All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Ruach HaKodesh. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings unto the hopefully elect. All right, pretty much want to go into the scriptures and through the Spirit, man, give some edification dealing with the fact that all the pride of my enemies, starting with Esau on down to wicked Jakes, is gonna fall with the downfall of this system, man. All right, because that's what's providing this pride, man. The fact that Esau is providing all these people with this protection against any man that follows the men of the Lord, man. Therefore, they become our enemies because we are following the righteous ways of the Heavenly Father and not the wicked liberties of Esau, man. All right, so Lord willing, to be some edification from this video, and I just want to get into the scriptures and prove that point that, man, once this system goes down, man, all the pride is going to be taken out of the earth, man. All right, because as of right now, everybody is under the vibration of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. But once people realize that his kingdom is going down and it's over, all that pride, all the shit talking, all the scoffing that goes on towards the men of the Lord and the things that we speak through the Spirit is going to be done away with, man. And they're going to know that the words that were spoken were not of man, but of the Most High. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 16 and 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. All right, so that's one of the main things that we understand coming into this truth, man. You learn that you have an enemy, all right, and the head enemy is the so-called white man, all right, but it trickles down. We have multiple enemies, man. All these other nations are our enemies, man. Now, due to the fact that we've been conquered as a nation, our very own women have become our enemies, man, assisting Esau in oppressing us, man, through child support and just putting all out hell on the Israelite man, period, man. All right. And then you have these Christian nuts, Jakes that's Christians and Kemetic and Islam, and you got fallouts from the truth that have become our enemies as well, man. All right. And even if they haven't directly received or taken money from the elites to come up against the word, man, that still have been sellouts and working for Satan, man. So we have a long list of enemies being the men of the Lord, man. But at the fall of this kingdom, everything that we preach is going to be manifested through the will of the Most High. All right, and that's when everybody's going to know that they fucked up, basically. Why? Because they came up against the men. They gonna know that, damn, okay, they was right. Those were the men of the Lord, man. And the way he's gonna do that is by destroying Esau's wicked system, man, which these people are protected by right now. All right, they have the liberty to speak up against the men of the Lord because they look at us as if we have no protection because they're looking with a carnal eye, and they're not they can't see that the Most High is taking account for everything that's being done towards his men of the Lord, man. The ones that are out there making fools of themselves for his son's sake. All right. But this is Psalm chapter 10 and verse 2. It says, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken, let them be taken in devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire. And what is his heart's desire, man? All right. He wants to upset prophecy, man. All right. And one of the main things he wanted to do is keep Israel oppressed, man. All right, pretty much to the point of annihilation, man. He wants this system to continue to go on, man. He wants to cut down the population, man, to where he can make sure he has complete control over the people. All right, but his main focus is the nation of Israel and stopping these prophecies from coming to pass, which won't happen, man. So he's putting all these different devices into action, man. He's thinking up and imagining all these wicked devices in order to go up against the men that are speaking against his kingdom, man. All right? Because that's the main focal point, man. You think about it, everybody hates the men of the Lord, man. even men that claim they are in the truth and are out on the highways and byways pushing it being an Israelite in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. So that shows you who really has the truth, man. Is the one who all has all the enemies, the one who's most hated. But at the downfall of this thing, everything that we're speaking through the spirit is gonna be shown, man. All right. Then they'll see who's gonna get the last laugh, man. All right, because they trusted in this kingdom, man. The only reason that you will not get down with the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is because you have no faith in the kingdom to come, man. All right, therefore you have pride against the men that are speaking these things, man, because you're looking down on them as if we're crazy for thinking that we have a kingdom coming to us, man. All right, these other nations laugh. I just saw a video yesterday of a Moabite sitting in the courtroom, and he had been charged with a life sentence. So he was reading a statement to the judge of how he was basically handled through injustice, and he showed up to court with his face painted black, and he said, I came to court prepared because you guys are treating me like a black man." All right, so everybody in the earth has a certain level of pride against us, man. All right, but the Moabite, what he was speaking English, and he presented, he spoke as if he was Esau, man, to show who is really behind at the head of everything and promoting this hatred towards Israel, man. All right, and right now the focal point is the men of the Lord, man. Okay, but reading on, it says, I'll read verse 3 again, Psalm 10 and 3. "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed covetous, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorred. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. The Most High is not in all his thoughts," and that's evident, man. This devil has an ultimate level of pride, man. There's multiple scriptures where he showed that he considered himself to be like the Most High, man. All right. So the Most High's ways are not in his thought, not at all in his thoughts, man. And it's evident, man. We just had the Pride Parade and Pride Month, all right, which is promoting homosexuality, all right, and all different type of abominable acts, man. And every time they had a parade, man, it was some of the largest turnouts since they started these pride parades, man. All right, even people who wasn't actually into the acts of homosexuality or anything like that, they was out there supporting it, man. Why? Because Esau Edom told them that it's okay to do so. It's okay to get into these things. I know deep down you know it's wrong, but I'm giving you permission to go out and have fun and promote this, man. All right. We're reading on. It says, "His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. For all his enemies he puffeth them at them." All right. So if we are following the ways of the Most High and he have enemies, all right, then the same thing is going to go for us, man. We have enemies, the enemies of the Most High, man. All right, let me read that again. It says, "His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all," Salaki, I read that wrong. From the top of Psalm 10 and 5, it says, "His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them," man. Still going into the wicked, which is a so-called white man. All right. Showing his high level of pride in the fact that he doesn't consider the judgments of the Heavenly Father because they're far out of his sight, man. He's at the level now, and the Most High put him at that level. All right, so he can have that mindset that he can never be judged. He can never be taken down, man. All right. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna grab a quick precept to go with that. This is Obadiah verse 3. It says, "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground?" So that's the mindset of Esau, man. That's why it said that the Most High's judgments are far above out of his sight. So he's looking at, I'm not worried about what could happen to me, man. He's not considering the latter end. Elsewise, he will conduct himself differently, man. He's puffing up at all his enemies like the big bad wolf that he sees himself to be. All right? It's back in Psalm chapter 10 and verse 6. It says, He saith in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. And that's not true. That's why the scriptures tell you, man, that the Most High, the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. All right. So he has Esau putting basically in the mindset that he'll never be taken down, man. That he'll never see adversity. That is no way that he could lose his power, man. All right, and that's beautiful, man. It's gonna be that much greater to see this devil, man, have that level of pride, and we get to beat it out of him, man. That's why we fighting tooth and nail in the spirit to make it on them chariots, man, so we can have a hand and putting chains on the elites, man. All right, seeing the first crop of slaves, man, helping the Yahweh Shai bring this place down, man. All right, and establishing the kingdom, seeing everything the first go around, man. All right, but this is Job chapter 8 and verse 8. It says, For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. All right, and who is this talking about again, man? The wicked, which is Esau Edom, man. It's evident. Everybody in the earth knows who the wicked is, man. Everybody knows who the devil of the earth is, man. All right. And that's why all the nations are gearing up against this place, because they tired of this piece of shit, man. All right, tired of Israel, and I'm not talking about the true Israelites, man, but talking about the state of Israel, man. All right, being backed up by America and causing all type of havoc in the earth, man. All right, why? Because them damn Amalekites, man, is behind the scenes controlling everything, man. All right, causing all these different wars, causing all these different skirmishes, going in other people's lands, causing setting up coups, taking leaders out of position, set up their puppet leaders, and robbing the earth of everything, man. Okay, and they have been using America as the forefront to do this, man. Okay. But all his devices, all his traps that he have been set, he's setting, and it's gonna be for his own downfall, man. All right. But reading on Psalm 18 and 9, Salakia Job 18 and 9, it says, The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet, man. So it's gonna come a time, man, when these devils are gonna be in fear, man, because they're gonna see that their plans have backfired on them, man. All right, which you'll read about it in Job 20, man. The Most High and Yahweh Shai is not gonna let this devil fill his belly, man. He's gonna let him get to the point where he think he's gonna be able to fulfill his new world order, and then Yahweh Shai is gonna upset all his plans, man. All right, and bring terror upon this man, seeing all the things that he set in place, thinking that it was gonna be for his benefit, is actually all for his downfall, man. Okay. This is verse 12. It says, His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side, man. All right. So when this devil goes down, these are the things that we are prophesying, man. All right. And he's putting his wicked vibrations out in the earth to where everybody feels that this kingdom is the height and the pinnacle of what can happen on the earth, man. In other words, they believe that Esau can never go down. They believe that America can stand for, it was gonna stand forever, man. That's why we have multiple enemies, because they're all following line with Esau, man. All right, verse 13: It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength, man. All right, so Yahweh Shai, all right, is gonna devour his strength, man. That's why the scriptures tell you that he's coming to take the crowns of the earth, man. Okay, in other words, he's gonna take the all the kingdoms down, man. Well, I'll say all the rulership of the nations, man. There's a better choice of words, man. Okay, verse 14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors, man. All right. Y'all want to talk about a terrorist? They gonna be there. They gonna consider Yahweh Shai a terrorist when he come back to do what he's doing, man. All right, to put hell on the earth, man. And what is that gonna do, man? All right, bringing hell to the earth is gonna for Esau, all right, and these other nations is gonna establish the kingdom of heaven for Israel, man. All right, manifesting the words that have been spoken through his prophets, man. All right, because that's what it's all about, man. Everybody in the earth is mad because the men of the Lord are speaking against all the things that they love, man, which is the liberties that Esau provides, man, for them to do wickedly, man. All right. So not only Esau, but the other nations, their pride is gonna be stripped and devoured when Yahweh Shai returns, man. All right, when the security of this system is taken away, all right, all the scoffers are gonna quit. They're gonna be shutting their mouths because they gonna be in fear. And then the damn black woman, man, the Israelite woman, period, man, because all Israelite, all the tribes fall under the category of a nigger and a nigger woman, man. All right, but especially our women, man, because that's another key indicator that Esau have conquered us because he have our women, man, and he have put them in a position in society to stand up against us and be our enemies. All right, but in that day we won't have to worry about no cackling voices from the so-called black woman. All right, when this system is shut down, man, when all the dollars that you worship are nothing and meaningless, man. All right, when 911 is not working, when you don't have the protection of your daddy Esau, man. All right, and just man, just to touch on that, I'm gonna grab a couple scriptures dealing with the fact that these women are gonna get in line when this place falls, man, because they have become our enemy as well, man. Talking about the Israelite woman. All right, this is 1 Timothy 5:6. It says, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth," man. Why? Because she's living a vain life, man. All right. And that's why, especially towards the men of the Lord, man, all the Israelite men are being oppressed and shitted on, so to speak, by the Israelite woman. But especially when they see the men of the Lord, man. All right, the brothers that have women that and shit have children by these women and getting hell put on them because they using are protected by Esau, man. All right, they're really spiritual. They have nothing in them. That's why they're so vain and just spend their life consuming Esau's products, man. Caught up in all his vanity, man. And we know that we're gonna get our chance, man. All right, we're gonna get our chance to give some some highly spiritual slaps, man, to the face of these damn women that have been wicked towards the men of the Lord, man. And we be patient, man. Once this system is going down, man. All right, and and not telling shit, Jake. Don't jump the goddamn gun. Everything, the judgment is gonna come when the Most High say it and how He say it, man. All right, real quick. This is book of Isaiah, chapter 32:9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Ye give ear unto my speech." Now, how is the speech of the Lord being put out, man, through the men of the Lord, man? All right, but it says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come," man. All right, and that's another way that Esau have lifted up the woman to become our enemy and have pride against the Israelite man is by giving them all these different luxuries in this kingdom, man. All right, high paying jobs to sit on their ass behind a desktop, man. All right, all different type of ways to lift them up in this place, man. But when all that fails, when your job is gone, your 401k have been bled out, man, all right, and you have nothing, it's chaos in the streets, all you're going to be seeking is protection from the man, man. And you're going to see that the man that you trusted and believed in, always quick to call 911, shit, he's gonna be they gonna be looking for protection their damn self, man. All right. But verse 11 it says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, man." All right. So that's when and matter of fact, I have to read verse 12. I must read verse 12. It says, "They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine." How could I forget these government programs, man? All right. You have Israelite women out here with a prideful heart or mind because they living good due to getting these handouts and crumbs from Esau, man. Getting all these different luxuries and government programs and shit from Esau, and they actually have nerve enough to fucking be prideful, man. All right. When the Israelite man got to go out here and break his fucking back in a warehouse, manufacturing, doing all different type of real slave work to try to make $1 in this damn place, man. All right, but that's due to Esau setting it up that way, man. That's part of him binding the strong man. Now he's having his way with the woman and our children because they put the children in the hands of these vain wicked women, man. All right, but when this system falls, all that shit is going out the door, man. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 4:1, man. Just to drive that point home. It says, "In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." All right. So what does that mean? It's not talking about exactly 7 women, but it's just saying a complete number of women. They're going to be seeking protection, man. All right. It ain't gonna be no calling 911. It's not gonna be, "Oh, I'm about to put you on child support." All that shit, this whole system is gonna be done away with. And you being part of Esau's plan, all right, and the pride that he have placed on you by setting you up in this position over the man is gonna be done away with, man. All right, along with Esau and his power, man, because that's why you have that pride against the Israelite man, because of Esau's power and him lifting you up, man. All right, but once Esau is stripped of his power, all of our enemies are gonna fucking fall, man. All right, so I'm gonna end it on that, man. Lord willing, there's some edification. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings unto the hopefully elect. Shalom.